Give a book to Daddy so he can read it.
I'll read it to you.
Daddy knows all the words. When did I go tear
it? He's a smart kid.
Why don't you let Daddy read the story to us?
You want me to read it to you?
One day read the story? Shall we hear the story? So get the book and read the story, Dad. Quickly. Daddy gonna read the story. Nana wants to hear it.
Here.
You want to hear Daddy read the story?
If you sit here, I'll read it for you.
Sit there.
You want your...
Get on your beanbag.
Go get on your pillow.
Sit down, I'll read it.
No, don't let him take it. He thinks he can just walk up to anybody and take their stuff.
No.
Get your bubba, Mikey.
Get your bubba.
Here, dude. Daddy's going to read you a story. Here. Story time.
No. I'll
Just
hold it
do it.
and we'll read it. You ready? 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through their house they don't attain past, not even a mouse. The children been nuzzled, good snug on their floor. Mama passed the pepper through the crack on their dough. Then Mama in the fireplace done rose up the ham, stir up the gumbo, and make bake the yam. Then out on their bayou they got such a clatter, make sound like old Boudreaux done falled off his ladder. I run like a rabbit to got to their dough, trip over their dog and fall on their flow. As I look out their dough in the light of the moon, I think, man, you crazy, or got old too soon. 'Cause there on the bayou, when I stretch my neck stiff, there's 8 alligator, a pulling the skiff, and a little fat drover with a long pulling stick. I know right way, got to be old Saint Nick. More faster and faster the gator they came. He whistled and hollered and called them by name. Ah, Gaston, ah, T-Boy, ah, Pierre and R.C., Jean-Annette, G-Suzette, Celeste, and Renee. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, make crawl alligator and be sure you don't fall. Like Tante Flo's cat, through that treetop he fly, when that big old hound dog come a run himself by. Like that up the porch, them old gator climb, with their skiff full of toy, ain't St. Nicholas behind. Then on top of their porch, it sound like the hail, when all them big gator done sat down on their tail. Then down the chimney, I yell with a bam, and St. Nicholas fall and sit on the yam. Sacree, he exclaimed, my pant got a hole, I done socked myself on them red hot coal. He got on his foot and jumped like a cat, out to the floor where he landed with a splat. He was dressed in muskrat from his head to his foot, and his clothes is all dirty with ashes and soot. A sack full of plating he throw on his back. He looked like a burglar, and that's for a fact. His eyes how they shine, his dimple how merry. Maybe he been drink the wine from blackberry. His cheek like rose, his nose like a cherry. On second thought maybe he lap up the sherry. With snow white chin whisker and quivering belly, he shook when he laughed like the strawberry jelly. But a wink in his eye and a shook of his head made me confident that I don't got to be scared. He don't do no talking, gone straight to his work, put plating in sock and then turned with a jerk. He put both his hand there on top of his head, 'cause an eye on their chimney, and then he done said, with all that fire and that burning hot flame, me I ain't going back by the way that I came. So he ran out the door and he climbed to the roof. He ain't no fool him, for he make one more goof. He jump in his skiff and crack his big whip. That gator move down and don't make one slip. And I hear him shout loud as a splashing he go. Merry Christmas to all, till I see you some more. And that's the end of the story.
Yay, Daddy.
Aww.
That's a good story.
You like that story? Your sister likes it a lot.
I like it even more. He knows all the words mean.
Hell, I'm 36. I don't know what all the words mean.
Oh, understood.